Right, let's pause for thought this morning right now, though. Rupert Callender has been our guest all this week. He runs the Green Funeral Company in Dartington.
I've talked a lot this week about ritual. It is our emotional anchor, the stop knot that keeps us from unravelling. Most ritual looks baffling from the outside, a blend of make-believe and gestures, but for the participant, the real workings are happening inside the head and the heart. Contradictions are balanced, secrets and sadnesses acknowledged and let go of. When you work with death, you need to move things through or you go under and burn out. The edge which makes you care needs to be repeatedly whetted and sharpened. We manage a natural burial ground for the Sharpham Trust, a charity whose beautiful land sits above the winding Dart just downstream from Totnes. From the burial ground one can see from Haytor to Halden Hill, out to the lighthouse on Berry Head. The sun rises out of the sea at dawn and climbs up the river. It is magnificent. We played a big part in visioning the site, and one of our main ideas was a central fire pit where families could gather to gaze together into the flames. It has now been beautifully surrounded by a sculpture of iron and wood created by Robin Lacey, on which the words, "In my beginning is my end," are emblazoned. He traded his time for a piece of ground in which to rest his bones. Generous, wise and poignant. Ritual involves a surprising amount of housekeeping duties, and as Claire and I are now sextons as well as undertakers, these have increased. We feel a deep obligation to the bodies that lie in our meadow. We wait just the right amount of time until the flowers left by their families have wilted before composting them. I hoe the fire pit, remove the tenacious weeds, make sure there is a fragment of wood from the last fire to light the next, the charcoal holding the soul of the fire deep inside. Continuity, energy contained, waiting to be reawakened amongst the ash. And before and after each funeral, I rake the soft sand that is the floor of our ceremonial shelter, a cob roundhouse that crowns the hill. I sweep the sadness out, swirl patterns and simple mandalas into the dust, so as each family carry the coffin through the portal, they are treading new footprints into a sacred space. All of us are walking an ancient path, leaving just footprints. There is nothing new under the sun, except the passing, unique, shadowed patterns we make as individuals.